Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day.
So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing.
And this is now today's lineup.
There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think an awful lot has been said already about this guy, Federico Chiesa. He's capable of playing in all forward positions, and I like the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Quadrado. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chiesa. Locatelli. No, he's just misjudged that one. Diogo Dalot. And he's in a really good position here now. Diogo Dalot. Lindelof. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rashford gets away from his opponents. Diving header! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Number 18, Bruno Fernandes.
Juventus trail at this early stage. How will they respond? He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Delicate pass out to the flank. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's opened up for him! Rashford gets flagged offside. Bernardeschi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bernardeschi. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Played out to the right. Now it's Sancho. And the shot! Locatelli. And it's Bonucci. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Ligt. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Sancho. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rashford. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rabiot. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. And it's Dybala. And that has left him in a heap. Now, who's going to be first to this? McTominay with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's right from the top draw. Juventus are level. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Goal! After 36 minutes is number 10, Dybala.
Juventus grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's lost the ball there, great tackle. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. He's got away. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Sancho. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. He's had a shot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
He's gone for goal! In for the follow-up! Big moment! Massive goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
After 43 minutes is number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Rabiot.
3 minutes at a time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's lofted through here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rabiot. Here's Bernardeschi. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're off again. And it's Dybala. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Played out to the wing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left it, hits one! And the follow-up! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Chesney did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Goal! After 48 minutes is Number 25, Jadon Sancho.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cristiano Ronaldo gets his pass away. Decent hit! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Goal! After 53 minutes is number 18, Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, they could break here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rabiot. And it's Dybala. And that's been intercepted. Defenders on the back foot. And he's in a really good position here now. Rabiot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
71,550.
Has a look and has a go. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Referee's given a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Fiddles. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United totally rampant here.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Chance! Oh, terrific save. Oh, he's had it nicked away from him. Interesting ball.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rabiot. Nice bit of skill, and it's Rabiot! He's put it wide.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
McTominay. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played down the flank. Dybala. Dybala! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, and he's broken the line here, shapes to shoot! And here's Rabiot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And it's intense, this pressure from the front. Sancho concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution in progress.
Bonucci. De Chilio. And it's Rashford. So, he's got a side of goal! Juventus making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And they've switched him over to the other side. Shaw gets a foot in here. Arthur. Dybala. Dybala charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Paulo Dybala, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's the throw. In towards the middle. That's tries a shot! Rabiot. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Bruno Fernandes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And this is now today's...
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alexandre Lacazette. He really is a top-class striker, Peter. His movement's so sharp and instinctive, and his first touch is usually bang on, giving him the best possible opportunity of getting an effort away. He's not just a goal poacher, though. He puts in a good defensive shift to pressing the opposition high up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Davis. Musiala. And it's Lacazette. Looking for the runner. Now it's Odegaard. Great hit! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicked it back promptly. And they're on him in a flash. Oh, diving header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Lewandowski. Bayern Munich have a free kick. Kimmich. Oh, a delicate chip through. It'll be a throw-in. Here comes the cross. And out it comes again. And it's Muller. Now, has he got the beating of his mark? Muller! Now, who's going to be first to this? A sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Gets a good foot in there. Hernandez. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's been very lively at both ends.
Oh, good read. Well read, nice interception. Ødegaard. Gabriel. And here's Lewandowski. Davis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. Arsenal finding their passes. Partey. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Ødegaard. Lewandowski. White. That's Partey. Oh, it's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Kimmich. Ball is over the line. Smith Rowe. Partey. Played out to the left flank. Gets up to head it! Goal! Arsenal take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lacazette demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
After 38 minutes is number 9, Lacazette.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's played forward, and it's Gnabry. Muller. No foul, says the referee. Granit Xhaka. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Lewandowski. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. But ultimately produced just one goal.
And we'd like to
a more than decent game up to now.
Travel information is
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again then.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
Lovely ball into space. Ødegaard. Saka. Gabriel. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. Shifted upfield. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tierney, who's set up one goal so far. Musiala. That's been intercepted. And it's Lewandowski. It's Kimmich. Muller. Shot could be on. And that has been clubbed away. Kimmich. Goretzka. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Xhaka. Smith Rowe. Can he put it away? He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 58 minutes is number 8, Ødegaard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
The attendance for this match was
It's a loose pass. And he's in a it's Lacazette! In he goes again! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Davis. Musiala. Pull past that, sloppy. Gabriel. To Granit Xhaka. Smith Rowe. And here's Lewandowski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Arsenal can start a counter here. Pepe. Now it's Smith Rowe. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Davis. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 42. Number 25.
And it's Davis.
Thomas!
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Number 2.
And they've been given a
Coming on the
corner.
field. Number 10.
Kimmich goes short.
Number 11.
Decent hit!
Kingsley
A
Costa.
real chance and a real
Number
let-off.
4.
Smith Rowe. And it's Xhaka. Now Ødegaard. White. That's Partey. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Lacazette. Lacazette was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Smith Rowe. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Granit Xhaka. Some really good ball movement. Gnabry. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that is one way to stop him. Partey. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Played over towards the opposite flank. Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his
Substitutions
heart
taking
and the
place.
efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hernandez. Ødegaard.
2 added minutes have
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
2 minutes stoppage time. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Gnabry. And it's Goretzka. And Coman. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's it. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a
And
very
now,
good day.
To all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial. La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so... So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Alexandro, especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it.
He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a throw-in. And it's lofted through here. Piqué spots it and intercepts. No way through, so back it comes. Alexandro. He's lost the ball there, great tackle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
De Jong. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Aubameyang.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Juventus looking to pass their way through. Busquets.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Locatelli. Bernardeschi. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Played out towards the right wing. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Busquets. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. This is De Jong. Dybala did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Long ball out to the right. And he's in a really good position here now. Oh, what a ball he's in here. And he's gone backward here. And the shot's on here. Aubameyang. Oh, they can break here. Oh, he's picked out the runner. He's got away. Very nicely done. Jordi Alba stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Chiesa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivered. Great leap! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Chiesa. Oh, well played, lovely. And it's Aubameyang. Out to the left it goes. Gets away from his opponent. And that is going out for a goal kick. Cuadrado. And it's Bonucci. Rabiot. That's Bonucci. De Ligt. And it's Bonucci. That's Rabiot. Dybala. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Adama Traore. De Jong. He's beaten the last man. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. A real opportunity here from a... Oh, Aubameyang! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jordi Alba. And that's been intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Ferran Torres. And it's Piqué. Araujo. That's Busquets. And it's Dani Alves. And it's Adama Traore. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Juventus have a free kick. And the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Locatelli. Dybala. Out to the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Poor pass that, sloppy.
Juventus making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is...
Chance! No mistake! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Gol de la Juventus. Marcó en el minuto 57 el dorsal 7.
Juventus get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Araujo. Bernardeschi.
La asistencia de este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Aubameyang. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's had a hit! No, not quite.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
De Jong. Long ball out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming. Ferran Torres. There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Chiesa. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Adama Traore.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Dani Alves. Locatelli. Aubameyang.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rabiot. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's running through. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And that could have brought them level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cuadrado. And it's Cuadrado. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 30. El dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos por...
Juventus clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
De Ligt. Here's Bonucci. Arthur, passing nice and neat. Chiesa, interesting ball. He's in acres of... There's the shot! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Gol de la Juventus. Marcó en el minuto 88 el dorsal
Juventus
10.
making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Juventus could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to...
3 minutos de descuento.
Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Dybala goes short. Now then, the ball's come loose. And through to the goalkeeper. No way through there. De Chilio. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence.
The players today are escorted by boys from the local school team.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate.
And now,
A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've been really impressed with Goretzka, Peter. Someone who's really looked to improve his game in many different ways, and I think he'll be key if he can find that front line with his slick forward passes from central midfield. And if he's allowed to drive forward, and that's hard to stop, then he usually gets on the end of something in the box.
It's Muller! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Muller sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Tierney. Partey. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kimmich. He's got away with one there. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken short. Played in deep. Arsenal can counter promptly here. Partey. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Odegaard. Saka. That's Partey. Upamecano. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kimmich. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency.
Hits one! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Lacazette delivers. Goretzka is there to heave it away. Arsenal with another corner. And that's been levered clear. Partey. Saka. And here's a chance. No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, nicely intercepted. Odegaard. Pressure already building up here. Tierney. That's Partey. It's a pretty loose pass. Musiala. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka. And it's Gnabry. And it's Goretzka. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Muller. He's beaten the offside trap. They get a throw in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ødegaard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that is a nice touch. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's taken off it. That's really well played. Smith Rowe. Oh, that's delightful. Smith Rowe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, swings it across. He's fizzed it forward.
There will be 1 minute added
Lewandowski.
time.
Xhaka gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform
How would you review the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Upamecano. Hernandez. It's Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lewandowski. Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
White. Tierney. Gabriel. Muller. Musiala. Oh, great ball! Oh, Lewandowski! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 51 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Lacazette, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good ball. Showing great feet there. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Goretzka. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He's won, has a go! And he hits the net! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Goal! After 59 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The attendance
Well,
for this match was
unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition
62,005.
looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that's been intercepted. Muller turns back here, probably the best option. Played out to the left flank.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, well played. And Smith Rowe. Hernandez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5. Number 10. Coming on
Great
the field.
hit!
Number
And that has earned a few
19,
nods of approval from the bench.
Nicolas Pepe. Number 35. Gabriel Martinelli.
And now they can spring out of defence. Saka. No, again there's no way through. Spread out to the left. And it's Muller. Lewandowski already with 2 goals under his... He's had a hit! Muller with... And another time!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hernandez. Davis. It's a good ball and he could be in. Oh, it's opened up for him. He's left his man. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitution.
Bayern Munich making another change here. Arsenal can start a counter here. Hernandez. He was under real pressure there. Poor pass that, sloppy. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of if...
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
White. Tierney. And it's Xhaka. Martinelli. Now Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bayern Munich clearly now in lead preservation mode. Upamecano. Coman. Pepe. Saka. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal simply weren't good enough to play through the pressure put on their defence and were duly picked off.
So just time